Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay, so what I was saying, like if I press F5, it will get inside. If I do not want to debug inside, I can press F6. So it will execute the code, whatever written inside this perform, and it will come to the next point. It won't go inside. So let me press F6. So you can see here, it has come to the next statement, right? Because it has not get inside. But if I go to inside, so I can come here. So any doubt here? And if I do F6 or F5, it will execute this and come out.
So when there is any perform or include, and if we don't want to get into that program, then we have to press F6. And if
Yes,
you want to get into the detail of the perform or include or any program, they have to press F5, right?
right.
Okay.
Okay, and F8 will stop into the next breakpoint. So if I press F8, it has stopped into the next breakpoint. Okay. If I again do F8, it will stop into the next breakpoint. But before that, I want to debug this. So I will get inside this. I will see. So first write statement has triggered. So it has come to the top of page, right? And after this, again, it has come here. So so whenever it will get first write, it will go to top of page and then it will come here. And here we can see, we can debug it, right? By F5 or F6. For example, here in case of write, so write is a predefined function of SAP. If I press F5 here, see, it has went inside of the write statement function. Are you getting me? So here it got inside of write. But I do not want to debug this standard, right? Because I know this is SAP written program and I don't want to debug and I want to return out of this. So if I have to return from anything, what we can do, we can press F7. So if I press F7, it will return out to the previous call stack. Okay, and where we can see this call stack in desktop 2. So here you can see this call stack. So we are in end of selection and this inside this form. Let me again do F6 and we will see again, like let me do F5. See, this is very important, and if you have any doubt you can ask. So again, if I press F5, it will get inside the write, because write is a function defined by SAP, and you can see it has triggered this event and this form and function. So now I am here, and if I have to come back here, I have to press F7. So if I press F7, it will return here. And now I do not want to get inside. Now this loop will execute like how many times? So whatever entries we are having. So we have 4823. So I do not want to like do this repetitive loop. So even if I press F5, F6, it will repeat this loop. I want to come out from this function. How can I come out from this function to this event? I can use this F7 again. So you can see I have come out from this perform. So F5 is going inside the perform, F6 is skipping the perform, and F7 to come out the perform. Any doubt in these three?
No, no.
Okay, fine. Now if I press F5 again, it has printed the output. So you can see here. Okay. Now it will again call this breakpoint. Just like this. Okay, nice. So till now we don't have any doubt, right? Now let's go
Excuse me, Abhishek. After giving output, also it went after, and then it went into breakpoint, right?
Yeah, so when we click on this back button, what it is doing, it is trying to reload our program again, right? Selection screen. So
Mm.
it will call this load of program initialization and all, right?
Okay.
Because it is loading our selection screen. So,
Okay,
so that's
understand.
why this event will get triggered.
Okay.
Okay, so clear F5, F6, F7, F8.
Yes.
Okay, we will see more example of these. Okay, as soon as we grow, but this is one of the basics. So let's cover how we can validate, or how can we initialize. So for example, we have to put some value, default value inside this. So there is multiple way. For example, here I want to put ROH as a default. Okay, how can we do that? So first of all, in selection screen, if I come here and if I write value has something, value request is there, values is there, or default is there, or default is there. So we can write default here also. This is the one way. Another way is like we can come here and we can write our logic here. So first see how we can write. So let's execute load of program initialization. Okay, so we are here in initialization event. What I have to do, I have to write assign some default value. Okay, so first of all we have to identify what all variables are available for me. So here I can see all the global variables. Where? In the globals. So in desktop 1 globals, I can see all the global variables. Any doubt here? No, right?
Uh, Global variables means whatever we
Whatever we
defined.
defined in top.
Okay. Okay.
So whatever we defined in top, it is available here.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I have to do? So in MATKL, sorry, MTRT, for example, here I have to insert one record. Okay. So that it will be defaulted there in the screen, right? Are you getting my point? So if I, for example, if I made some changes here, okay, so sign is sign is I, right? Avnisha, please tell me the possible value.
Doing insert or what? Insert.
So what we
Means
are doing, we
insert.
are runtime, in runtime we are assigning some value. For example, I assigned this. Okay, it has not come. So something is wrong. Okay, so first of all, we have to, so it will be little difficult. Let understand what basic examples. So for example, I have two field here, select options P underscore something, because S smart is creating a table. Okay, so it will be little confusing. So we have to create range table. So I'm creating P mart for, sorry, type MTRT. So this is how we can create a, not select option, parameters. Okay, so this is how we can create a parameters. Okay, now let's activate this, and when we execute this, we get this pmart and only with single option. So let's assign something here first. Okay, and then we will see how can we assign here. So now execute this, it will stop to the initialization. So initialization is used to initialize the value. Okay, so in global parameter, if I see I have this, and if I assign some value here, for example ROH, and when I do F8, so you can see this value is coming here. So for, it means if I assign any value in initialization event, it will directly come here. So if I write P, what is the P empty ART, right? We have defined this equals to, if I have to assign ROH by default, I can write that code here. And what this code will do, I think the name is wrong. I picked, so it is P underscore MTRT. Okay. Now if I execute this, so let me remove the breakpoints. It is stopping every time. So you can see this is coming by default. So the purpose of this initialization is to initialize the value. So let me remove all the breakpoint now, because every time it is stopping. Okay, and let me move this to top, because if we keep in sequence, it will be easy to understand everyone. Okay, and end of selection. After this, okay, let's do pretty printer. So this initialization event will be used to initialize the global parameter or any selection string parameter. So when we execute this, it is putting this. So whatever we want, we can put here. Okay, and this selection screen, add selection screen is used to validate the data. For example, if I have to validate this value, whatever we are writing in P underscore MTRT, for example. Okay, so how can I validate? So I can create one function. So if P underscore MTART is not initial, इसका क्या मतलब हो गया? Is not initial means ये कब चलेगा? If अगर इसमें कोई वैल्यू है तभी ये if चलेगा. Okay, and here what we can write, perform validate, we can give any name here, validate MTRT. So I can give any name here. Okay, and here if I have to pass any variable, so this is our global variable, so it is not required to pass, but we can pass also. We will see in later classes like how can we pass, but here let me create this validate, and from base table we can validate MTRT. Anyone know what is the base table for that? MTRT, how can we check? So we can check here the value table. So whatever value table is there, it means it is the base table for this. So T134. So this is the table which is containing all the MTRT data. So this is the base table for MTRT. So we can validate from here, right? So how can we validate? Select star. So instead of star, I do not want to select. Okay, let me write first whatever we have learned from this table into. So I have to give some table name, right? So I do not want to give any table name. Instead of this, what I can do, I can create a variable here also, data, and I'm creating one variable v underscore or lv underscore mtrt. Okay, and instead of select star, what I can do, I can write select single mtart. From this into, instead of table, as we are selecting only one field and we are selecting single record, we can write lv underscore mtart, where I will explain this query. Give me a second. Mtart equals to p underscore mtrt, whatever input we will give. And if, how can we check whether data has come or not? Psi sub rc equals to 0 or not equals to 0. We have to validate, right? Not equals to 0. We can message enter valid value type e will be this, right? Okay, so what this query is will be doing, so earlier what we were writing, without single we were writing our query, right? And into table we are selecting the things. लेकिन अगर हमें हमारे पास full key field है and we are selecting only one record, if we have full key, what we can do, we can use this where, I mean, passing the primary key, and we can select any single record. Why I'm selecting single record? Because just I have to check whether this record exists in this table or not. If it is not exist, it means this value will not be 0. Then we will raise a defect. Oh, sorry, message, error message. So select single, what it will do, it will select a particular value or particular things and put into a variable. If I select multiple column, then we have to create one local one type, okay, and we have to give that structure over here. And in when can we use this select single? Whenever we pass the full primary key in our where clause. Okay, so the primary key is mtart, and this is nothing but a local variable which we have declared here. Okay, so now if I try to access this variable, why this is local? Because I declared this inside the form perform. If I try to access this variable from here or any other form perform, it will give error, because this is not declared in top or globally. It has declared, so the scope of this variable will be only inside the form and end form of validate mtrt. So this variable will be called local variable, and the variable like this or an internal table like this, if this is a global variables. So any doubt here till now? Any question?
Abhishek,
Yes, tell me.
yeah, this is for single, and in case of multiple, then we have to define a internal table and the work
One minute,
area.
type I forgot. Sorry. If, yeah, so for example, if we have to select two records from here, for example, I want to select mtrt in any other record, or select star, for example. Okay, then here I have to define a work area, because it will
Work
select
area,
one
yes.
single line. So how we can define, for example, wa mtrt mtart, and type would be this table structure,
Okay.
right? And here we have to write wa mtrt instead of lb. But
yeah,
I want
before
to just validate, so I am just selecting a single record.
single record. But do we have to define internal table in that case also?
No,
Like IT?
no. Why? Because we are using select single, so it will select only one record. So why?
No. In case of multiple,
In case of
you
multiple,
define.
definitely we have to define standard table. So like this, right? Here we are selecting, so here we have to pass into table, and then but here we are not doing into table.
Okay.
Are you getting my points? What I missed now? Single quote. Okay, because this is a constant. I forgot the single quote. Okay, so now this is our local variables, and here we are just selecting single record into this, and now we can debug it. So for example, if I enter any wrong value here, if I press enter, see it is giving the error, enter valid value. If I give this, but if I give this ROH and press enter, sorry, ROH, it is not giving any error. So this is how we can validate. So let's debug this. We can put /h and then we can press enter. So see, it has directly come here at selection screen. Okay, and let's get inside this. So how? Using F5, and here you can see, so it has selected MTRT into this ROH, it has come ROH, and the size versi value is 0, so it will not throw error, so it will not go inside this. And if I do F8, it has come here. But when I put ROH1 for example and press enter, sorry, I have to put debugger, and if I press enter here for example, then in this variable we have ROH1, and when I get inside this, when I select, I will not get anything here. So you can see this is blank, and the value of size versi is 4 because it has not returned anything. So in this case, it will give the error. So it will go inside and give error.
Okay.
Simple.
Yes.
Okay. And for example, so here one thing we can see, all the fields are available. Okay. So it is hard to identify on which field we get the error. Right? It has, even though it has make red, but we can have multiple inputs, right? So for example, if I use this now, whatever we have commented at selection screen on, sorry, for example, what is the name of P underscore MTRT, right? Any syntax error? No. And this code, let's put here the validation and do F8. Activate this and do F8. Now let's validate this one. See, it has deactivated other input.
Okay.
So why it has deactivated? Because we have used now this on field event. Are you getting my point? So for example, if I put breakpoint here, this is favorite interview question. What is the difference between at selection screen and at selection screen on? So we have seen the difference, right? In case of on, it was disabling other field, and it is keeping on only single field if we get any error. So for example, again let's try. So ROH1, if I do, if I press enter, okay, so first of all it has stopped on. If I do F8, it has given error. And for example, if we don't have any error, press enter, it has stopped here on field, and then it has come to at selection screen. So the priority will be goes to on particular field. So this field name is what? This parameter, right?
Okay.
So any doubt till now?
No, but just I have a doubt on the multiple. Now we have considered one record only. I have doubt on multiple fields. If we have to mandate the multiple fields in the report, then how it will work? Means
Multiple field means you want to validate multiple.
yeah.
Okay. So for example, this, right? S underscore MTMRT. So we have to validate this, for example. Okay. Now, okay, let's go here. So either we can create this at selection screen on, or we can validate here, because both as we have seen, both are getting triggered. So I am writing that logic here. Okay. So if when we have to validate, when we insert any value, right? S underscore empty ART is not initial, then only I will validate, right? Because if it is blank, then no need to validate it. And if it is not initial, what I can do, I can write perform validate underscore empty ART multiple, right?
Mhm.
So multiple I have to validate. So I will double click this. It is very simple. Oh, sorry, I have selected wrong place. My bad. I have to select F01. So back, don't save it. Click yes, select F01. Okay. Now let me copy the same code here. Okay. So now the challenge is, let it be this. Okay. So in where clause we have to pass this s underscore, right? But s underscore can have multiple values, right?
Mhm.
So we cannot use equal. So whenever we were using select options, you remember we have used in,
Yes.
right? So here we have
Yes.
to write this, but in this case it may return multiple value, and we cannot select single here because we are not comparing one to one. So here we have to select all the MTRT from this into this, where this, and we have to select only one. So up to one rows. Why I want to select one? Because I am just validating this. Okay.
Okay.
So let it make into this up to one rows, where this. Okay. Why I am selecting one? क्योंकि अगर एक भी सही एंट्री है तो आई विल एग्जीक्यूट माई रिपोर्ट. समझ रहे हो? जैसे तुमने 10 इनपुट दिए फॉर एग्जांपल, या तुमने कोई
Yeah.
रेंज दी 1 to 10, लेकिन मेरे में वैलिड केवल 3 है, तो भी आई विल एग्जीक्यूट माय प्रोग्राम, राइट? आई विल नॉट मैच की 1 से लेकर 10 तक सारे अवेलेबल हैं कि नहीं. व्हेन आई हैव टू एग्जीक्यूट माय प्रोग्राम, स्टिल वन वैल्यू शुड बी ओके टू एग्जीक्यूट दिस प्रोग्राम, राइट?
Okay.
एंड देन अगर मैं अप टू कर रहा हूं, अप टू वन रोज, सो आई हैव टू राइट एंड सेलेक्ट. एंड सेलेक्ट क्यों लिखना पड़ेगा? क्योंकि अप टू वन रो, टू रो, 10 रोज हम कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं. एंड व्हाट इट विल डू, it will loop this program. Okay, it will loop this program, and it, अगर 1 है तो एक बार, अगर 10 है तो 10 बार, and then only it will select. तो up to 1 row जैसे ही काम करता है. तो we have to write this and select, and let's see what error we got. So you can see here, जब भी अगर हमें क्या इन लगाया हमने, राइट? अगर इक्वल टू पी अंडरस्कोर था, इसलिए मैं सेलेक्ट सिंगल यूज कर पाए, क्योंकि हमें पता था एग्जैक्ट वन रिकॉर्ड मिलेगा. एंड दैट केस वी कैन यूज सेलेक्ट सिंगल. लेकिन इसमें मल्टीपल मिल सकता है, लेकिन हमें एक ही रिकॉर्ड चाहिए, तो वी कैन यूज अप टू वन रोज एंड सेलेक्ट. तो हमने अभी आज तक क्या देखा? 3-4 टाइप से क्वेरी लिखी है. पहली क्वेरी जब हमने लिखी, हमने वेयर क्लॉज में पी एमटार इक्वल्स टू पी अंडरस्कोर किया, मतलब जब भी हमें सिंगल से कंपेयर करना है. दूसरी हमने लिखी जब सेलेक्ट क्वेरी था, तो हमने वेयर में इन लिखा. तीसरी हमने लिखी जब हमें केवल सिंगल करना था, सेलेक्ट सिंगल लिखा. चौथी हमने क्वेरी लिखी जब हमने अप टू वन रोज यूज किया, क्योंकि हमें यहाँ पे मल्टीपल आ सकती है, लेकिन एक रो तक ही सेलेक्ट करना था.
Okay.
ठीक है, और अप टू वन रोज के साथ हमें एंड सेलेक्ट लिखना जरूरी है. नाउ वी विल सी हाउ इट विल वर्क. तो अभी जैसे ROH इज करेक्ट. ओके, अब मैं इसमें कुछ और वैल्यू दे रहा हूँ, फॉर एग्जांपल कुछ डमी, एंटर मार रहा हूँ. इट हैज स्टॉप्ड हियर. नाउ इट विल सी PMTRT है क्या है, तो इट विल वैलिडेट, बट आई विल नॉट गो इनसाइड बिकॉज आई नो इट इज करेक्ट. अब देखेगा SMTRT है क्या है. नाउ इट विल गो इनसाइड, it will select and you can see size versi 4 आया, तो क्या बोलेगा? insert a value.
Okay.
But here you can see we are not able to get, like, कहाँ error आ रही, right? So in this case what we can use, we can use again that on field. अगर हमें चाहिए, that is optional. अगर हमें block करना है other, तो we can write on
Okay.
s_mtrt. that's all. ये कब ट्रिगर होगा? जब हम इसमें चेंज करेंगे. अभी हम एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं और यहाँ पे हम कुछ देते हैं, एंटर मारते हैं. सी, अभी इसने सब केवल इसको वैलिडेट किया.
Okay.
अब हम और क्या कर सकते हैं सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन में? फॉर एग्जांपल वी कैन क्रिएट अ चेक बॉक्स इन द सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन, राइट? हाउ कैन वी क्रिएट अ चेक बॉक्स? फॉर एग्जांपल check, I'm not sure, let's do F1. Check select option, check box. Do you know syntax? I think parameters edge checkbox. Okay, so this is the, like I want to create this particular parameter as a checkbox. Okay, as I have created this checkbox, what I can do, I can assign X value to it. Selected. Okay, and now let's activate this. Process error, does not have length 1. Okay, we cannot assign X. Okay, sorry. Okay, my bad. So see, checkbox should be having 1 character length, right? So instead of this, let me create one new field. My bad. For example, parameters, and I can write any ch box type char 1 edge. We have so many options here, okay, in selection screen itself, but we have to explore like based on our requirement. अगर कभी आप किसी particular requirement में काम कर रहे हो, है ना, and you can see different options here, you can just do F1 and understand that what it is doing. Okay, if I execute this, see, I got this checkbox. अब मेरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, if I have to hide this particular field based on click on this, और ऐसा देखा होगा राइट आपने सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन में. So whenever I am checking this, some field appear हो रही हैं, some field hide हो रही हैं, right?
हाँ.
तो अगर हमें ये सब अचीव करना है, we can do this also. So इसके लिए क्या होगा, हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? So whenever we are clicking here, there has to be some event should get trigger, right? अगर हम देखेंगे फॉर एग्जांपल कौन सी इवेंट ट्रिगर हो रहे हैं. For example, let me put some breakpoint here. And add selection screen, let me write add selection screen also, event add selection screen, and put the breakpoint here. ठीक है, अब मैं ये चेक बॉक्स क्लिक कर रहा हूं, तो लेट मी डू /h एंड नाउ क्लिक ऑन चेक बॉक्स. तो चेक बॉक्स पे क्लिक करके तो कोई भी इवेंट ट्रिगर नहीं हुआ मेरा, but because here I have to provide some more even like more power to this checkbox. So what modif MAT, for example, no, not single quote. Can we give like this? Okay, I have given this modif ID. We will see this, what is this, and just let me do it because I'm doing in very long. Look, okay, let me do /h. Still it is not giving. So we can see what all options we have. Function f1. Okay, so user command we have to give for this. I'm afraid. So in this screen we can see modify id is checkbox. Okay, so we have to write user command something like this. Okay, fine. See, everything we can get in help. Even I don't remember many things because it is not commonly used for me. So there is no error. And now if I try to execute this, for example, if I do /h, see it has triggered, and now it is coming in here, mtrt, and it is coming on add selection screen on this. So all the add selection screen event it is getting triggered, or add selection screen output is getting triggered, right? So like if I have to do any hide and hide thing, okay, that we can achieve, maybe we will see tomorrow, but now we can see at least this whenever I'm selecting or deselecting this, I can get my like breakpoint is getting triggered. Okay, and if I do f8, and if I want to check like psi ucom, what is there in psi? So this sy structure is very important. This is a predefined structure. Okay, and you can see here this is having so many field. Okay, and this field we can utilize in our programs. For example, we were utilizing this TAVIX or psi/Savorsy, right? These two parameters. Likewise, we have different parameters over here. So if I scroll down, why this page down is not working? Okay, you can see here we have so we can see many things here. For example, we can see about what is the database we are using, what is the system ID, what is this SPARL, I don't know what is this, but yeah,
SAP release, I think 700.
and what is the T code we are running, right? We are running SE38. We can see this ucom value also, which is not present as of now. And there's uname, we can see which user is logged in. So many things we can get from this program, like what is the title, what is the program name, right? So many things, what is the message which got triggered. So many things we can get from here. Okay, what is the host, and we can make use of this value. So maybe tomorrow we'll continue from here. We can see how we can hide and unhide one fields. Why we are doing this? So that at least we can understand how the selection screens other components are working. So we can have radio button, checkbox, and many other things also based on requirement. But mostly we are having these four things like parameter, select option, checkbox, radio button. And apart from that, maybe some out of the box requirement, we have to add some other things. For example, drop down and other things, which can also be possible, I believe. But these things are like, I mean, that is custom things, but yeah, these we can achieve by standard selection screen. Okay, so we will see this checkbox functionality